Hello and welcome to another lockdown video. I have been quiet for the past 2 weeks because we've been at alert level 2, which means more things are open, and it is a sort of normalising of how things have been. And that's great, it really is. But we've had, I haven't checked the cases today, but as of yesterday we had like no cases for like 3 days, and then we had one case, and then we had like, talking backwards here, and then we had 2 days with nothing, and then a case or something. So I think we're doing really well, but people need to maintain social distancing. I actually went out. It was quite exciting. I have a whole bunch of cardboard that needed to go to recycling, so went out and did that, and that was quite the event because it's one of the first times that I've been out in quite a while, because since February when I did my ankle, like I'd been out to physio and stuff, but I hadn't done anything else. I mean, I've been into work to get my medical certificate, and I think I did grocery shopping once as well. But anyway, so it was quite exciting, and the recycling place has been revamped, and there's all these bins for different things, which is really cool. Anyway, I've now got more cardboard to go because I've got a desk, which is kind of cool. So it's 5 days till I have my surgery on my ankle, which means next week I won't be able to do anything at all, and then I have to stay off it, which is going to be quite a challenge. So I thought, okay, I need a place where I can do stuff, because I can't just sit in bed all day. It's not going to be good for my mental health, because it'll be like, oh, I can't walk, I can't move my leg because I might do something to it. So having a place that I can like get up, get organised, because that's good to have a routine in a situation like this, and then come and do something in a set location, it's definitely going to help. Anyway, so cool little creative space here. At the moment I've got some like Lego stuff on, which I'm just mucking around with, and I've got cardboard to go. I've got more kit set furniture type stuff to throw together, and it's not the easiest when you're in a moon boot and meant to be using crutches, but kind of just like grab hold of things around the house to get around. It's interesting. So yeah, 5 days until I go for surgery, which I'm really excited about, and then at least 6 weeks in a cast, and that is, it's a new experience because I've not been in a cast before. Kind of, I wouldn't say exciting, but I do like new experiences. I kind of just want to hurry up and get well so that I can get back to normal. I did pick up a couple of interesting devices. So that is a water purifier, and it is a hell of a lot bigger than I thought it would be. I've got over here, I've got a food dehydrator, and behind that I am making ginger beer. So we're a little bit concerned about there being another coronavirus wave, and there probably will be. Just one of those things. So I've got a way of preserving food that doesn't require refrigeration. We haven't got the biggest fridge, haven't got the biggest freezer, so being able to have like extra food on hand that doesn't need to take up space in there for other stuff is definitely a good idea. And having clean water is always a good idea. I probably should have just got one of those like water filter jugs, thinking about it. But having access to a large amount of clean water is a good thing. Just thinking like worst case scenario, it would be like, Sean's got clean water, let's go there. So I don't know, just one of those random items that's now in the kitchen. I haven't used the dehydrator yet. I'm looking forward to it because it's a cool little device. It's got 5 trays and you can do all kinds of things with it. And being able to make biltong in a larger amount more efficiently is definitely a good idea, because I do like my dry meats and stuff. The lounge is still a mess. I've got heaps of rubbish in there. I can't really go outside. I've got like a raised planter. I might be able to show you out the window. I might be able to show you out the window. Here we go. So that is a raised planter that I got for like $34? A crazy price. I'm really surprised. So that's set up. I haven't got anything in it. I was able to fill it with soil that I'd created myself through my own composting, which makes me feel really good, because I've got, like, on the side of the house, I've got a wall bag full of lawn clippings, and I did that probably close to the end of last year, and I've been like topping it up every time that I've done the lawns, which I have actually mowed the lawns in my moon boot, and I paid for it for like 4 or 5 days afterwards, and it was probably one of the most stupidest things that I've done. So I've got a little compost bin, like a black 80 by, it would be like 80 by 80. It's not huge, and that's on the side, and that doesn't really do much. Anyway, so I scraped out the wall bag and I got a whole bunch of soil. So I've got my own planter filled with soil that I've created myself, and that feels really good, because I did that, and it's sustainable, which is a big bonus. Anyway, we've rambled a little bit. I haven't really got too much else other than I'm so over my glasses. Yep, surgery 5 days time, and a cast for 6 weeks, and then 4 or so weeks after that in a moon boot. So in about 10 weeks I will be back to how I was in January, hopefully. And it's kind of sad, because I know we've all been in the same boat for the lockdown, and I'm not complaining, it has also stopped me from getting my ankle dealt with from something that should have been done months ago. So it does bother me a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that. I will try and do something before I go for surgery on Tuesday. If not, I will do something afterwards, because it should be quite an interesting experience talking about being in a cast, because I've not done that before. So I will see you at some point in the very near future. If you've got any ideas or anything, throw it down in the comments. I would love some suggestions. If you've been in a cast before, do tell me how it goes, because I am inexperienced, and yeah. So I will see you in the next one.